Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Metal Gear Rising Revengeance? Yeah, I almost said Metal Gear Revengeance Rising. That would have been silly. Anyway, I'm the Mysterious JG, and I haven't played this game in weeks, so I might be terrible. But, and I haven't spent every minute of the last several weeks playing this game, but I did do a generous amount of off-screening. That one guy who really hated me grinding for Essence off-screen in Ninja Gaiden Sigma would be mad if he was watching, but he's not watching, and neither is anyone else. But anyway, no, I did. I grinded for BPs or whatever they mean in this game. So you will see that when we come back, we will have everything that is possible to purchase at this point, and
Bravo! Excellent work.
a bunch of BP in reserve. We actually have a million BP. And that is why I said, well, do we have a million? Hold on, I'll take it. This will reset us to the beginning, but who cares because we were just there. We don't have a million. Yeah, so I was grinding for BPs, and I was like, what I'll do is I'll max out my BPs, and then I'll buy everything, and then I'll grind enough to max them out again. But I got to a point, you can see I just hit 1007621, so that's actually 10 million. 10 million. So at one point I thought, oh, 999999 is probably, no, it's not 10. Hold on. Yeah, it's 1 million, sorry, it's 1,007,621 BP. So as I was doing this, I figured at one point I thought it was going to be 99,999 was the max. Then I thought it was going to be 999,999 is the max. But if you grind against those little flyer enemies long enough to get a million BP while, you know, listening to other people's LPs, riff tracks, Mr. Science Theater, or whatever it is I was doing, like this was just like, yeah, I was getting really tired of it by the time I was done, but not to the point where I was like completely done, fed up, couldn't do any more. But as I hit 1 million and realized that the clock was still, like I could, okay, it looks like the max might be 9,999,000. I was like, nope, don't need to do that. Anyway, body is just a regular cyborg body. What would my cyborg sweetie say? Wappets, we only have the one, but we've got all the enhancements that you can have for it. Life, we have an endurance enhancement purchased. Fuel cells, we have our fuel cell enhancement purchased. And skills, I don't even know that I am using all of these or know how to use all of them. Some of them I certainly have been using. Like this one, you've really got to go into a different screen to actually see them. And it does let you deactivate them because sometimes the attack command you do when you don't have the special skill equipped
Bravo!
is
Excellent work.
it's going to occasionally be better, but like, I had to buy, see, some of these I have used off screen and some of them not. Most of the fancy combos I don't find all that useful, but like this one, Falling Lightning, I believe I did have to buy that. That was very useful in fighting against flying robotoids. Anyway, I'm also maxed out on all the special weapons that are available around here because I've been replaying the stage over and over. So. But anyway, at long last, for me at least, for you guys, no time has passed. For me, long last, it's time to advance the story. I really don't know what's next, except that I don't think there's any more hostages to rescue. Oh, well. Okay, I'm hitting the wrong buttons here. Come on, give me his innards. It has been a while, like I said. So I will not get a good overall score for this. But There was more of those around to be captured. And I could have found some way to stealth kill them, it appears, but I didn't. Okay, no cardboard box soldier. So I've become re-familiar with what these buttons actually do. Sorry, music. Got nano repair paste, so I can repair any kind of nano machines that need fixing. A decorative door. Looks like a hidden VR mission. I don't really care about those so much, guys. I'm not going to put a whole lot of effort into playing through the VR missions. I guess I'm not going to find a cardboard box soldier in a wooden box, so it's a nice place. Can hang out here. Yeah. Dilapidated seat, table, really far away.
Make your way to the hotel roof.
Sure. This hotel, presumably some of the furniture's been destroyed, but more hidden goodies. 3D photo frame. Photo frame. Display these as stealth camouflage technology or frac line to a 3D image. It'll take more than a girly mag to get the attention of motion suppressed cyborgs. This should do the trick. Problem with those is I don't know for sure if you can pick them back up after you've used them, so I don't want to waste one. But yeah, they're the equivalent of the photos from previous game. Or any photograph that you could find, you could just, or magazine, you could just assume it was a porno. It'll take more than a girly mag to get the attention of these emotionally suppressed cyborgs. And, you know, some of them may in fact be homosexual cyborgs, so a girly mag's not going to help there, but a lad mag might. Really does seem like I'm just wasting time now. I need to get on with it. Okay, let's try not to look like an idiot here. Couple of extra BPs. And the oil refinery is visible now. It's like we've entered a whole new stage. Cyborg guards. This is unbelievable. Oh.
Those I have.
Big Hat Man.
That woman.
How do you know it's a woman? Look at the amount of padding they got on. So he just like threatens a woman with a pistol and walks off. I guess he's not exactly our hero, but... I see you. Must defend myself against your kisses.
Raiden, what's happening? Your heart rate spiked.
I've got to use my sword to deflect your cooties.
Yeah, I just dodged a bullet. All right, I'm heading for the refinery.
Oh, I guess I'm not going to take the high ground. know, I've been wondering what a cyborg sweetie would say. That might be a cyborg sweetie right there. The bizarre, nonsensical references to a cyborg sweetie refer to the ending of World Heroes when you play as Brocken. Appears to be some kind of Nazi cyborg, but... Wait a minute, am I in stealth mode here or not? I'm probably meant to sneak up on at least one of them with a death from above. I wonder if I can lose him. Crap. I was trying to block your super kick. Problem with blocking the super kick from those guys is that yeah. Oh, what the hell, man? I got him. I hit the button combo you wanted me to. And I don't think you get to block his full charge. The camera is fucking killing me here. Could you please stop setting it so I'm staring directly at a wall? Cannot find the thing I'm supposed to grab to get my replenishment. But yeah, there's no button that just like centers the camera on the enemy that you're fighting. They just keep doing this shit where I'm like, here's a wall. Would you like to stare up close at a wall while an enemy is murdering you? We can make that happen. Now I got like no health. This sucks. Oh great, I got a new checkpoint now too, having just done a terrible job in that fight. But we're at Funko Parkland. Oh, come on! How did I not get a chance to drink his Bio Gatorade? Oh, this is frustrating. Why should I just use that repair nano paste there? Better just use some repair nano paste. This is annoying me though because clearly yeah, use. Because pretty clearly I stealth killed that guy, then I had a big long slow-mo with his slice here to get his goodie pack or whatever the hell, like suck his blood. It's like the second time in a row where I fought an enemy where I kind of set that up and doesn't seem to be out. There we go. Well, now that I've used up my nano paste, they're no longer full up there.
More classified Patriot information was in that man's holographic memory.
Oh. So I picked up one of the special left arms that is a collectible in this game too. So I think I got bonus points for that. But I'm more annoyed that I'm now down a nano paste, having maybe this will be nano paste. It is not. Lots of breakable stuff though.
We intercepted call for backup during your last fight. The caller's position is on your Soliton radar. You can engage if you wish. It is your choice.
Oh, okay, so we can go back here and beat up some guy who wanted someone to help him
Up above you!
not be murdered. Oh. You didn't tell me that person asking for help was a helicopter. I might have left that be. Yeah, I might have had a different attitude towards going after an assault chopper. Just saying. Or two of them. Is there two of them? Can't tell. The camera's not cooperating. Is this a purely optional battle where I'm wasting time and resources? Yeah, I could be shooting him with missiles, but I thought so he didn't leave, did he, with that? I'm really growing to hate the camera in this game a lot. Yeah, it's just like camera bolted off to the side for no reason. Okay, so no juice out of that. Now I can't even do my Zanratsu again because I don't have enough E-power saved up. Just crashed on its own. So I got a terrible score, I'm sure, yeah. Wasted more stuff. And there's their way of telling me, hey buddy, you're supposed to be using missiles this whole time. I am having a paranoia attack about whether we're recording, so let me double check that. We are. Alright. Like I said, I've been away from the game for a couple of weeks now, and it has not helped me be better at the game. Still, though, you're like one
Right.
reason.
The cliff is just ahead at the end of the old city. Beyond that is the refinery's backyard.
So what? It's a sheer drop? The refinery's not connected to the city
No, there's a
at
force
all?
field between them.
No, it was only built 2 years ago. There should be a narrow path around there that leads to the plant. It is protected by a fence, but probably you can cut your way through.
I would think so.
Probably.
Don't get cocky. Most likely it is Desperado running security down there.
Usually just one, like, weak enemy that you actually get to kill the way you want to away from, tear this down for no real reason. I just like destroying infrastructure. Makes me happy. But yeah, we're one or two, like, the game cooperates with us kills away from, or just one, really, from getting full health back at any time. I haven't called my friends in a while.
Good. That's the back of the refinery.
Get to the
I
front.
see a
of the
door there,
refinery.
but it probably has an alarm.
The door
Can you
seems
use
alarmed.
the ventilation duct?
You mean that huge fan?
Just cut off the blades as it spins. Easy, yes?
This is Doctor Who. I'm escaping in a ventilation duct.
Boris, any idea where they're getting the money to fund this operation?
From a bank.
Assembling this many cyborgs can't come cheap. Not to mention getting them all here.
There are two questions we have about the money.
Can
Is
we get
Dolce
it?
paying Desperado out of his own pocket?
And if not, then who is?
Duh. We do not know size of Dulce's war chest, only that he has some funding. Insurgent does not always mean the dirt poor guerrilla with the hunting rifle and homemade bombs.
Sometimes they have
Some
two
rebel
homemade
groups
bombs.
are very well funded. In Arab oil nations, for instance.
Right. They have benefactors who share the same ideology.
Oh man, it's Kimberly again, that mystery
There is
benefactor.
also a chance some other party is backing Desperado directly, creating conflict for their own reasons, like the Patriots used to.
Bunch of
Many
jerks.
groups stand to profit from wars, yes? Not just PMCs.
But mostly
Arms
PMCs.
maker, contractor. Perhaps it is this kind of corporation behind him.
The oil interests alone could make billions here.
Duh. Already this violence so near the Abkhazia-Sochi pipeline is affecting markets. An interruption in the pipeline would shift the balance of power between the world's oil giants. Whether it's Dulce's
Fenrir,
goal or
the
not,
oil giant lord.
many groups stand to
Hungary,
gain a
right?
lot of money from this mess.
Basically, what I'm saying is there's 800,000 possible explanations for what's going on, so don't worry about any of them. Just kill cyborgs.
Raiden, I've been thinking. What Sundowner said.
Oh yeah, he's a
How
good guy.
peace
What's
in
he been
Africa
telling
was
you
a
about?
problem for him. Do you remember?
Yeah. Doesn't sound like somebody fighting for an anti-Inmani faction, does it? The Prime Minister definitely had his detractors. Anyone in that position would. But
Fox
he listened
News really hated him.
treated them fairly. There was no real injustice for the opposition to rally around, so the rival factions never got that popular or that well funded. There's no way they could afford all this.
It's just Sundowner's personal
But it does not
hatred
make
of
sense
peace.
for Desperado to be acting alone here either. Even if they trigger full-blown war, there is no guarantee they would get the contract. Perhaps this is about natural resources? The last civil war was over precious metals.
You think big business hired Desperado to shake things up?
Who can say?
Take some gigabutt.
At least it has not grown into a real civil war. Yet.
We need to figure out who's at the root of all this if we're gonna end it.
But knowing is only half the battle.
G.I.
The other half that
Joe.
will get you killed.
Well, no matter what, this mission has a nice side benefit. Putting a dent in Desperado will screw whoever's backing them.
Also, that chick who threw a kiss at me
Our
looks
focus
pretty
is to
hot.
help the Abkhaz people. But if we hurt those responsible for this on the way, well, so be it.
Soviet? Are you going back to the old ways?
Hey, Boris. I know this probably isn't the best time for this, but
I've got a thing for your wife.
No problem. Ask me anything. My goal is to have open company, hiding nothing from its employees.
I want to race.
right. Well, there were a few big proposals we had in the works, right?
What do you mean?
You know, my doing tactical drills with the Brazilian Special Ops Force in Rio.
Oh yeah, you wanted to
Playing the
do
bad
like
guys in that South
breakdancing?
African anti-terror police training program. On-site security consulting for the Swiss.
Yes, we were working on a few things, weren't we?
Well, I thought so. But they're not in Maverick's task management database.
I don't update that
Well,
often.
Raiden, we've had to freeze those proposals. Temporarily, you see?
You're putting them on ice?
I said freeze.
They would be too much distracting for you. We need to focus on current op.
That doesn't seem necessary. You're gonna disappoint a lot of prospective clients.
Look, I'm floating around
yes,
here, and
But
This is about Imani, isn't it?
I should not have tried to hide it.
Right. Open company, remember?
Yeah,
Well,
you
yes,
jerk.
but we can't
Caring
afford
about
you to be
Numani.
too shaken to complete your mission.
Boris, I'm fine. I know it's not all my fault, but my client was killed. Kinda expect to lose some work after that.
Yeah, not your fault, but
Oh,
my
okay.
responsibility. in
They
the
lost
end.
all these contracts,
We
I
were
guess.
far too lightly equipped. No one on the field made mistakes.
It's a third world country. We were working with a shoestring budget. If we went in heavier, burning Maverick cash, we'd have been in the red.
And that is the tricky part about this business, yes? But what is past, and too early to worry about the future. Just focus on the matter at hand.
Okay, okay.
And soon we'll have you playing the bad guy in South African training videos or whatever the hell you were talking about.
We got anything on that Ray I went up against?
Well, you killed it, so what do you care
We
now?
analyzed the wreckage. Its musculature had been replaced with CNT muscle fiber. The same type as you, or most any cyborg. This improved its power output and left more room in the chassis for other equipment. It seems they filled this space with Vetronics and extra weapons.
Like that heat blade and plasma gun. Plasma loses effectiveness in the air pretty quickly, but it's still a hell of a close-range weapon.
Large-scale UGs have a growing problem fighting smaller, more agile opponents like you, Raiden.
Cyborg
This
ninjas
is
are
why we
everywhere.
now see UGs armed with new countermeasures, such as this Ray had. Good. That's the back of the refinery.
Okay.
I see a door there.
I'm actually
but it
rather
probably
relieved
has
to
an
be out
alarm.
of things to say to
Can you
him.
use
You mean that huge...
So, we got a bit of action in this video before I remembered, oh yeah, there's 800 codec conversations to hear in every video. When we come back next time, we'll have 800 codec conversations, and eventually we should get to the oil refinery, and maybe I'll remember how to play the game. See you next time.